Hey, I'm back. Had a technical issue. My camera completely died and it kicked me off. Wow, I look like a mountain man today. Really bad. Well, having said that, welcome back to ALW Collectibles. I'll start over from the beginning. Here we are, January 27th, brand new year 2025. And I know a lot of people catch this on replay, so drop a comment afterwards. Feel free, questions, anything at any time when you're watching the video. A lot of things going on here at ALW Collectibles. As always, I can speak. Trying to keep on top of it. I'm going to do a lot more community posts this year, a lot more creative work. Last year, I was showing I kind of slowed down at the end of the year with the holidays and some personal events going on. Plus, I did rearrange this entire room. I had a video ready to post to show you what it looked like, but it kind of looked like crap. So I don't want to put out a video. After I'm done the live stream today, I'm going to shoot a nice video of what this room looks like now. You can see a lot of changes in behind me, the background. When I do the videos, which are facing this way, the background here is going to be rotating in and out. So yeah, should be a lot of fun to watch. And a lot of things going on with all that. Last time I touched base with everybody, Transformers 1 had just come out. And I just realized one of my guys has moved, so it bothered me. I do have a little OCD. Fantastic movie. Other movies that came out, Beetlejuice. I just saw the 40th anniversary edition of The Goonies in the theaters. Let me tell you, brought back a lot of nostalgic memories for me. I was a kid. I got to see it then. As an adult, I saw it now. So it really should be fun and a lot of exciting things out there. Have a lot of fun with it, like I always say. Having said all of that, welcome. Yeah, I'm going to be working on lighting in here. I know this side of my face is a little lit up. This side's a little dark. I'm going to be working on lighting and stuff. I do have goals for this channel this year to upgrade it a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy. Yes, I'm back up finally. It took forever and a day. I don't know what happened to anybody who catches the first one. I was in the middle of talking and my camera just shut down, which kicked me right out. I don't know what happened. It was really weird. I've never had that happen to me before. As I was saying, though, I made a promise on one of my community posts. We are going to do an unboxing today. The Simpsons. I'm a huge Simpsons fan. I got to watch them from the original cartoon when it came out. Even saw the short skits on Tracy Ullman show when I was a little kid. So, yeah. Had a lot of fun doing that, going through all that. So, having said everything like that, welcome back. Videos that are coming up that I want people's opinion on. I'm going to start doing group videos, but I'm going to do a couple at a time like I've been trying to do. One of which, of course, is the video game figures. This one's coming up. I actually have all the information. My little crib notes written out, ready to go. I'm going to do all of the newer video game figures that I have and the original set, which I have those as well, including, which I really liked, I have the Bruticus and Grimlock set from the game, and it looks fantastic. Mine was in a box. It was open on display. I put it back in the box. I know right where it's located in here. So that's going to be fun. Bruticus is going to be a 5-part series, doing all 5 individually, and then Bruticus himself, like I always do. I am trying to categorize my videos now. I have to finish going through a lot of them and doing those, so they'll be easier to find for people. So I did take that suggestion, and I'm moving forward with it. So a lot of things going on with the channel, trying to make it more friendly, trying to make comments. I'm trying to expand out in my marketing and my promotional and where I'm doing it. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and I just started a new one. I can't think of who I'm advertising on now. It'll come back to me. It always does eventually. Snapchat. That's what it is. So I'm on all those platforms now. Thank you, Snapchat. Hi. Thank you. I could not remember that. I appreciate that. Yeah, so a lot of things going on with the channel, a lot of directions, opinions. Like I said, I'm always looking for. Hi. Big heart emoji. I give it back. Yeah, a lot of things going on with the channel. Gonna be working on some unboxing soon. I was actually out in the store recently, and I've said it before in other videos. I am a huge Ninja Turtles fan of the originals. Still learning about the newer stuff, and I was actually able to find a couple sets, brand new for 2025. Casey Jones and the Bike, and Shredder and Leonardo Rooftop Battle. So I'll be doing unboxings on those. I'm going to work more on the Ronin series. I kind of fell behind on that a little bit because I actually picked up, as I drop it, the Lost Years sets. And these are really cool. For a collector, that's nice. And it's kind of hard to see it in here, I know, but it's done in a gray saturated scheme, more darker colors. It's based on the Lost Years comic, more or less. So that's going to be really fun. More belt reviews coming up. We got a couple of the classics. I'll be doing those soon. This is actually going to be my next belt review right here. So that's going to be coming up in a couple weeks. I'll be getting that shot and videoed. And this is where I can't speak or talk. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. A lot of things going on. The question I'm putting out to everybody with reviews, though, is there anything in particular that I can do with the reviews? Howdy, boy. That would make it a little better for everybody. I mean, I'm trying to get a little more detailed. Some of the smaller ones, I'm trying to limit how much time I'm spending on them because when I was first doing them, I did a quick soda review. You ain't getting another one. Speaking of which, just to irritate you, here you go. That was good. Thank you. As I was saying, some of the smaller ones, when I was first doing the review, I was spending 15, 20 minutes on a small figure. Kind of a waste of time because you're just repeating yourself. Larger figures, I want to work on them. I mean, something like this, I could spend maybe 6-7 minutes on, and it'll be all done. First time I did a small one, I did almost 20 minutes on it, and it was pretty much just babbling, and I don't want to do that. But I want to expand on what I do with the figures and make them more fun. The setup I did got a lot of good reviews, so we are going to be doing more of those because I got plenty of them to set up. I am going to be expanding out again. I'm starting to collect the Deadpool and Wolverines. I actually got Wolvie, and this is Logan with Headpool. Trying to turn it so you can see it. There we go. Much better. So that's going to be fun. I'll be doing those, and yeah. So I knocked things over on my desk. Yeah. So apparently I got potential spam calling me, and it's just vibrated my whole desk. Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. A lot of cool things going on with everything going on. Having said all that, let's jump into the first opening. Like I said, I was going to do box reviews today. So here we go. We have the Simpsons 5-pack with, over here, the Cat and Dog, Snowball 2, and Santa's Little Helper. And you can barely see that. I hate to do this, people, but I'm going to turn on the overhead light because it's a little dark in here again. Well, actually, can I just do this? Yeah. No. Lighting in this room is going to be a struggle until I can figure out how I want to do this. All right. And I had my cheat piece over that, which got rid of that little blind spot. So give me 2 little seconds. It fell, didn't it? It did. All right. I am sorry, Technical difficulties aside today, I have had quite a few of them. That seems to take away the roar over it. There we go. Much better. So you can actually see what I'm doing. So here we go. Simpsons box set. It's kind of fun opening these live. Like I say, kids, if you're watching at all, have parents help you open boxes because I don't want you opening anything that's going to hurt. No sharp anything. And there they are. I'm so used to having the camera over here. This is kind of new to me doing it like this. Really cool. And out of all of them, the only two that are strapped in are Lisa and Marge. That's it. Everybody else is just pop out. So let's take a look. There's Snowball too. I'm waiting for my cat to come flying in here yelling at me. There's Santa's Little Helper. And his legs do move. Oh, that's cool. The legs move and the head moves. Let's take a look. As I drop snow. And yep, Snowball's the same way. Legs move. Front, back, and the head moves. Oh, that is so cool. Gray body, red collar, yellow eyes, pink nose. Got little teeth. That is really, really cool. I like that. That is really, really cool. I got to find a permanent spot for these now that I'm opening them. Probably stick them on the shelf behind me. And, of course, Santa's Little Helper all done in brown. He's got the tongue sticking out. Big bulb eyes, black nose. Next, we'll go with, here's Maggie. That's really cool. Flat base for Maggie so she can sit on things. The arms do come down. The head will turn. Full Exorcist. Pacifier does not come out, though. That is really cool. I like that. You got the red pacifier, the blue bow in the hair, spike all across the back. Ooh, a little sharp. Looks like she's walking. All right. I'm always about transparency. You'll see I'm cutting the strap and not the figure. Next, let's go with Lisa. Oh. All right. Got the red sundress with the pearl necklace. Let's see. Looks like the arms can go up and down and around. Cool. Feet, front and back. Head. Another exorcist. Oh, that is really cool. I like that. And she does have the classic 4 fingers. She's got the big eyes with the little black eyebrows. Sculpted face. And the spiky hair. And funny, the hair on these things are actually pretty sharp. They're actually spiky. Wow. Take that in. All right, next we're going to go to Marge. Honey! All right, so this one was pretty unique. The blue dress, the red pearls, the big blue hair. You can never mistake that. Same thing. Arm goes all the way around, up and down, and she bends. It looks to be, yep, right in the posterior. And, of course, the head goes all the way around. Was Daddy, not Homer. That was Maggie's first word. There was an episode years ago. Her first word was Daddy, and she said it after Homer left the room. I believe that's what it was. So she got red shoes. Oh, forgot to mention Lisa's got red shoes too. 3 fingers, 1 thumb. Big blue hair. White eyes. She's got the eyebrows all the way across the top, so I keep stabbing her in the face. Really cool. I like that. And this was actually a gift from my son. No, it was not Homer. She said Daddy because Bart and Lisa's first words were Homer. and he wanted one to say daddy, and she said it when he left the room. I remember that episode. So, yeah, it was Homer. I mean, it was Daddy, not Homer. All right, here we go. We're going to do him next. Because my family say I resemble him. And King Kong. Rawr! Traditional Homer style. You get the white shirt, blue pants, brown, gray shoes. All the way around. Up and down. Head will not go all the way around because that big mouth of his. And he bends at the butt too. This is actually a funny one if you look at it. He's got the two hairs on the top of the head. He's got the design all around the back. He's got the spaced out look in his eyes. He's got the unshaven look. And he's got the big, eyes are like, I'm coming to see you. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I do plan on getting a lot more of these figures in the sets. I was just looking recently. They announced a Krusty Burger set, and they do have the Simpsons living room set. So, in time, like I always tell people, collect responsible. I'm taking a back seat for picking up some figures for a little bit because I went a little overboard recently, and now it's time for me to pull back. I have plenty to review, trust me. And now, the person I consider is the main character of the show. My favorite Simpson, my idol, Bartman. Dude, the Bartman. I did beat you to King Kong this time, didn't I? Let me give it to you. That's why I love doing live streams. It's so much fun interacting with people. Even if it's just my own family, I don't care. I have a lot of fun. And when people catch this on replay, if you like it, I always try to announce when I do a live stream. This month, I just did it spontaneously. I posted about it, but I will have a date set for next month that I will do one, and I will make sure that it's up and going. So having done that, let's take a look at Bart Simpson himself. He's got the little short blue pants. He's got the blue and white sneakers on. Orange, actually, it's like an orange-red shirt. His articulation, same, round, up and down. He does bend right under the butt at the hips. It's all one piece under there, you can tell. And he does do the full exorcist. And he's got the spike on the top. And his is not that sharp. His is not sharp. Compared to Maggie, Lisa, oh my God, you can freaking... You know what? There are toys out there of this scale where they have those. I saw them, and I almost picked them up a couple months ago, and I'm glad I didn't, so I will be looking for them. Having said that, Bart's got that mischievous look in his eyes. He's got the big taxi cab ear sticking out in the sides. His fingers are a little stubby and molded. Well, I know the feeling. Hey, he and I are kindred. Small hands. Yeah, really cool. Really sharp. I like that. And of course, he's got holes on the bottom of his feet. A lot of them don't, I don't think. No, Homer does. Maggie does. I mean, Lisa does, but they're so small you can barely do anything with them. And Marge does. All right, cool. Well, that was actually The Simpsons opening review. I'm actually going to put them back in the plastic for right now so I don't lose them. Because I swear to God, sometimes this room is like a black hole. I put things down and I just can't find them for a couple days. And I know my family's going to say it's just me putting things down and losing them, but sometimes I wonder. I really think my home is possessed, and I think the ghost in the house is out to make me look bad. But that's just my opinion. I digress. All right, the only one that doesn't want to go back in her case is, here we go. There are The Simpsons. So for now, they're going to go back in their box. So that was the Simpsons unboxing. And I do want to do more of these when I do live streams, a few more unboxings. Because I like this. I like having fun with this. And now it won't go. There we go. Now I went back in. Ah, crap. Uh-oh. Whoops. Okay, there we go. All good. Yeah. Actually, I'll be honest with you. As far as unboxings go, I just unboxed a new figure. G.I. Joe crossover. This is Cup. As the Triple T tank for Sergeant Slaughter. And I have Slaughter and Leatherneck in the box here. I just haven't opened them yet. So I'm like currently checking this guy out, transforming him and playing with him a little bit so I can know the ins and outs. Nice figure. I really was excited to get this one. If you can pick these up, I'll be honest, the boxes on these are really sharp. I like the way they designed them. So like your typical box, you have to open it from top or bottom. This one, you take off the sides. And then you just open it up. You can see there they are. There's Leatherneck and Slaughter. So I've got to get around to opening them and transforming him and messing around with them and just figuring the ins and out of that. Oh, funny. So that'll be one of the reviews coming up. I got Megatron crossover. I got Soundwave crossover. I do not have the Bumblebee crossover. Eventually, I will pick him up. I won't lie. Looking at that figure, I wasn't really a big fan of it. I wasn't the ultimate fan of what it looked like. So he's on my list, but he's not top priority. He's there for me to pick up eventually and be like, well, I'll get him eventually. But right now, I'm not too worried about it. Sorry, I just got messages that just are vibrating my phone. I just want to know what they were. Yeah, so it should be really cool. And like everybody else in this world, I got 500 spam calls that just irritate the living daylights out of me. Because they're pointless. So, yeah. We've had a lot of fun on this channel, like I said, and I will continue to have a lot more fun with this. I really do enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing my collectibles, my reviews, because like I said before, this is my downtime. My de-stress time is hanging with my family and doing a lot of things with them. But this is also just for me, for my downtime, when I want time alone or to just unwind without anybody here. Everybody has their devices, TikTok, Switches, PlayStations. I play video games. I do this. I do have a Twitch channel. I play video games on that. I got to keep doing that more often. I haven't done it for a while, but I'm going to be getting back into that. I always, been using my platform for this. I advocate. I can speak sometimes, of course, taking care of yourself and doing things responsibly and trying to be an adult if you can be. If you're a kid, you're a kid. You're an adult, you're an adult. Just find your balance. And I say all that because, I've been doing a lot more adventures outside of my home and kind of working my way to working a lot more stuff that I needed to do as a collector and in my own personal growth. And I'm just glad I could be part of this journey with everybody. And I'm grateful that I am. Having done my preachiness, more to the world of collectibles. We'll be going into these guys soon, too. These are sketch figures. These were from the original sketches of Eastman and Letterman when they did the 4 turtle set sketch. They made turtles of all 4 of us. Okay, now my brain's reset. They did turtles for each one on the original sketch, and there's the original sketch. that was used as promotional material to sell the turtles. So I am going to be looking for the other two and set that up. There'd be a cool little display. So a lot of things coming out in collectibles. Just saw the Thundercats and He-Man crossover. And I saw photos of the figures recently. And I'm at a loss. I'm a Thundercat fan. It doesn't look like it. I don't have any in this room because I haven't really been impressed with a lot of the Thundercat stuff that's come out recently. But I saw the figures, and I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe the community can help me with this. Why are they taking Battlecat and turning Battlecat humanoid as a Thundercat, keeping the green and yellow color scheme with red armor? But they're crossing it over into the Masters of the Universe line. I don't understand this. To be honest, I won't be getting them because I don't like that look. I really don't. I think that is very, in my opinion, it's wrong. You should have kept Battlecat as Battlecat and done something with that instead of changing it. If you go, you look them up online, they're interesting to look at. It's Lion-O, they have a He-Man, Battlecat, Shitara. I think the other one was Panthro, was the other one in the set that I saw. And I was trying to figure it out in my head, looking at the photos like, what the hell is this? I mean, yeah, I just picked up recently, not that long ago, I should say, which I'll be doing the reviews of. I got the Turtles of Grayskull. It looks nice. They didn't change much. They added more accessories, and they turned the turtle and made it into a He-Man style. I thought it was really cool. I thought it looked nice. They have 4 for the set. I have 2 of the 4. The 4 are Leonardo, He-Man, Hordak, and April O'Neil. I don't have Hordak or April O'Neil. But of course, He-Man collector, I got to have He-Man. So I got the other He-Man. But just trying to figure out what they were thinking is beyond me. Unless they're just trying to rebrand things, there's hundreds of more other things they could have used instead of just that. I mean, if you look at the photos, let me know what you think on a comment on one of my videos, please. I'm not a fan of the look. I don't really care for it. So that is one thing I probably will not get and will not be doing reviews on. Those I will be doing reviews on, the He-Man, because I have He-Man and Battlecat right up behind me. You can't see it, but up here I have Prince Adam on the sled. I'll be doing reviews on all of those. But yeah, you had the newer He-Man, not He-Man, Thundercat style, where Lion-O was a teenager. It was okay, to be honest. I'm more traditional. I like the originals. I really did like the original a lot. So, I mean, when I was a little kid, I had the claw shield. I had the sword. And it was just a lot of fun for me as a kid. Brought back a lot of memories. I had all the toys. I had the Cat Slayer. I had the Thunder Tank. I had all Shitara, Kit, Wily Kit, Snarf. I had all 5 villains. I had Thunder Punch. I had a bunch of them. I even had the Mail Away name. Mumra, where he was all in the bandages and he was only about that big and he was molded bent over and all he could do was move his arms up and down. I had that one. He came in the robe. Yeah, I had all that. As to what the hell happened to it over the years, again, it's like a lot of other things. I don't know. They just disappeared. The only ones I remember you having were the Teenage Lion-O set. Unless you have ones I don't remember. It could be. I don't know. It really could be. I don't remember. I remember you having the other one from the second show that came out, but I don't remember you having any other ones. No front flips. The other part of that I try to do is I always do a little bit of advertising with my stuff, but stuff I really believe in. I believe in being healthy with your mind, and I believe in being healthy with your body as much as you can, because I'm not the epitome of health. I mean, I'm a little overweight. I'm 5'3", almost 225 pounds. I'm not exactly a thin man, but I try to do that. But I promote martial arts and training and teaching and learning, because it's not just spiritual, it's mental, it's physical, and it gives you a good workout of the body. So I always promote stuff like that, especially if you're in the Massachusetts area. I promote a lot. I promote a dojo there called Budokai, which is something I really believe in, because I go to them and I deal with them and I train with them. So yeah, find something that works for you. That's my public message for the day. Yeah, I would say take for that as you wish. I don't remember you having that one, Audrey. I don't remember you having that. You must have had it at your mother's house at that time, because I don't remember you having that, to be honest. I remember you having the other one where he was a teenage kid and he had the sword about that big. That one I remember. I don't remember you having that one, because that looks very close to the one I used to own as a kid that came with a lighter ring. He pushed it on his back and his eyes lit up, and had clip-on claw. He came with the one sword, and then a lot of us had a second sword we cut down to make a smaller sword, and that was just a whole digression thing. Yeah, I mean, I've been, like I said before in the introduction to my page, I've been collecting toys since the 80s. Transformers mostly. I got into G.I. Joe. Well, backtrack that real fast. I started with G.I. Joe. I had quite a few of the 3 3/4 inch figures. I had the Cobra Terradome, a couple other play sets, a lot of the Tiger Force sets. I had Tomax and Zaymot, Baroness. I had 3 different Cobra Commanders. I had a bunch of figures. I'd be here for hours listing them, I think. So I've been collecting for years. G.I. Joe, Digimon, Transformers, Power Rangers, Thundercats, Matchbox cars, figurines, dragon stuff. Speaking of dragon stuff, gotta check this guy's out. Look at this guy. Check that out. That's my little friend. That is cool. That was a gift from my wife for Christmas. I like that. That was awesome. He sits right up on my desk. So that is really, really cool. And every time I look at this, I smile. He actually came in. I'll show you this. This is another thing that was really cool. He came in this. So really, really cool thing. I mean, I got a lot of oddball collectible stuff, and things like this just really, they made me excited. I like this. His name is not Bob. His name is not Bob. I actually gave him my moniker from the military. Dragoon is what I call him. That was actually a name I had in the military.
It's Bob.
Close that door. Whole story behind that. I'm not going to get into it right now. Yeah, I just couldn't shut up about a video game, and they gave me the nickname of the game. So, anybody's curious, it was called Legend of Dragoon. Fantastic game, and I just wouldn't shut my mouth about it in the military, and a lot of guys tried to call me, "Hey, Dragoon!" No, I basically inherited that name. That's a whole nother story. A whole nother memory, I should say, because that was almost ages ago for me. Feels like a lifetime ago. But having back to this, a lot of things going on the channel, a lot of great things going on. Glad I could do the unboxing for you today. Had a lot of fun doing that. Again, really cool. If you pick these up, they look nice. They got some nice detail work to them. Play sets coming out. I've seen a lot of the cast already, which I'll be buying individually. I think they run $7 to $8 for the small figures. They do have the larger ones, about that big, which I'm not really I don't want anything big. I want something I can set up a whole shelf, maybe put the Krusty Krab, the living room. Not Krusty Krab. I don't believe I just said that. The Krusty Burger. Yeah, Krusty Burger. Wow. Yep. And it is 27 to 28 years ago. It really is a lifetime. I'm almost 50 years old. And that's been almost an eternity for me because it's been a lot in my life that I've gone through. Um, I'm a big advocate for Wounded Warrior and PTSD for soldiers. In a way, I think it is, to be honest. It probably is your fault. But then it was also my fault for promoting that with you and saying, go for it. So, as I was saying real briefly, when it comes to military, I'm an advocate for soldiers getting help and veterans getting assistance that they need because I've had my fair shares of nightmares from what I experienced. I am an Afghan vet, and I played. I don't want to say played, sorry, paid my prices. I paid my dues, and I've had to struggle a lot in my life because of a lot of things that I went through there. And I know people have it a lot worse than I ever did, and they still have it worse. I was lucky enough to get some help and get me on the right track with it. And to all the brothers and sisters that serve in any branches, my heart still goes out to all of them and to the ones that are currently active because been there, done that. I got the physical and the mental scars because of it, and y'all got my love and support always. So, having said all that, I'm going to leave it actually on a happier note today. With everything going on with the Transformers in the world of collectibles, I want your opinion on what you want. I am going to be eventually picking up a couple more Power Ranger sets. I am looking at a particular couple, but they're going to be out. It's going to be a while before I do them. I'm going to be looking at the Ninja Zord set and the set that I never got that I always wanted. So it's silly to say this. I wanted the trains, the Power Ranger train sets. I thought that thing looked so cool. I mean, I would love to get Titanus for my original set just so I have all of them, but time will tell. That damn thing costs an arm and a leg. Literally, I've looked it up just to get a complete one. Even on eBay is ridiculous. You're looking at anywhere from $300 to $400, and I'm like, nope. I'm looking. I'll wait. Hopefully it drops, and if it doesn't drop, then too bad. I can live without it. I'm not going to rush out to do that. But yeah, I want to see what you think of that idea. Any Power Ranger sets that you'd be interested in, let me know. I've done all the ones I currently have. Excuse me. And maybe I can do a setup with all of these figures because I got a lot of Power Ranger sets in this room. I have more down in the basement that I got to retrieve. I do have the white Tiger Zord. Unfortunately, he's missing like half his accessories and all the red bulbs on him that came off. His sword, his tail, all that's gone. I think the crown for the head is missing as well. I'm not sure. I saw it like 2 weeks ago. It was sitting on top of a box, and I'm like, Jesus! I bought that thing brand new, and it looks like it's been through a war. I'm telling you, kids, never give them your collectibles. They destroy them real quick. And I know when my kids see this, they're going to give me a hard time over it. So yes, I will blame you for that. I'll give you guys the credit for that one. But yeah, this has been ALW Collectibles. I want to say thank you for spending some time with me, about 40 something minutes. I am including the first video with that time. It was on for about 7 to 8 minutes, and then my camera system just died. I had a black screen, my mic and everything went dead, and it was telling me no connection. And it wasn't just like I lost internet. My camera shut down. Unknown why. But yeah, having said all that, let me know what you think in the comments down below. This has been ALW. Oh, sorry. This is ALW Collectibles. I want to say thank you for stopping by. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel members who watch my videos, who interact with me. It is awesome. I have a great time with it. I just had something else I was going to say. Oh, that reminded me. Speaking of comments, I did want to touch on a comment that I got on a video a while ago. I posted up, and somebody new to the channel that I know personally saw the comment and asked me about it. I like to pose my figures at the end of the videos, just so you can see the mobility on them, the posability, and how they can just don't have to stand, straight up and down. You're a pain in the ass, not a bird. There's a big difference. Straight up and down on a shelf in a vertical base, like these guys. They're standing straight up and down. And when I do the video, I think I had them posed and I had the feet bent. I had, if their knees bend, I bend the knees. I put their equipment in the hands. So you could see that you could do things with them is why I do that. Because on a lot of my shelves, I'm almost out of room on a lot of places. So they really are vertical. But when I can make room on shelves, I actually set them up and I make them look nice in displays. I don't just throw them on the shelf and say, here you go. I mean, I have Optimus and Target. He's bent over like on the box with Bullseye climbing up the leg. So that's why I do that. And I just wanted to put that out there because it's come up in a couple of people that I know that have seen the videos and come to me like, why do you do that silly thing at the end? I've said before, I want to put my own little twist on this, and that is my twist of what I'm doing. Is I keep looking down at the camera, at the screen. I should look at the camera. I want to put my twist on it, and that's part of my thing I like to do. I think it's fun. I think it's exciting, and I like to do it on camera so you can see me doing it. It's also exposed sometimes. I can't post some figures because they just fall over. Yeah, and you're my child. Get over it. Having said that, one more set I want to show you, which was a crossover I could not believe they made. I just realized this. Yeah. This is literally the only piece to this set. I looked this up. I didn't see any other figures. So, really cool. That I'm debating if I'm going to open or not, because that, unless I can find information on that, I'm going to call that a limited piece, and I don't want to open it up. But I had a lot of fun recently. I did the Pirate Collection real quick. I thought that was fantastic. I had a great time doing that one. I thought those were really cool figures, and I think I've done most of the originals on those. I got to do, I think, Cannonball. I got to dig him up and do him because he's actually sitting in the basement. I know exactly what box he's in. I have the original. And then we have a couple other figures in here I want to do. I just got the new Metroplex for Christmas. I want to open. Sorry, I have him opened. I've been transforming him and getting used to him, and I want to make sure he's good. Plus, I'll be redoing angles, so I'll be doing it at a new angle, not just up here on this table. I'm going to be doing it down here on the floor, so you can actually see what the hell I'm doing, instead of like the Scorponok video where I have to keep moving the camera and bouncing it. And I want to make this more fluid for everybody. I know I said I was done. I had a couple more things that just popped on my head real quick. I want to make sure I got it all in there so you can see what was going on. Yeah, small things besides my brain having a meltdown here. Again, Megatron coming up. That ought to be really cool soon. I'm going to be working on the Ronins again. I do have all 4 of the turtles. I think I have 2 of them up, and I will have the other 4 up, and then I will finish up with the Ronins that I have himself, and then go from there. And like I tell people that have asked, that's what I use to cut straps with, safety scissors. They're not sharp at all, so if they hit the plastic, they're not going to scratch the daylights out of it when I open things. And like I'm up front with, I do use crib notes only because some of these guys have so much information to remember. I want to make sure I have the right dates. I have no backflip. I want to make sure I have the right names for items, especially when I did War for Cybertron Jetfire. Each gun had its own name, but they weren't listed in the instructions. They weren't listed on the box. I had to go to 4 different websites to get the names of each piece, and I wanted to make sure they were spelled accurate and pronounced accurately. I do have a speech sometimes problem. I do run through my words. I stumble over them. So I try my best, but I don't delete them out because it's me. It's part of who I am. I think it adds to me and my charm of my channel because you can see I'm not editing any of it out. The only time I edit a video is if it dies on me or something really, really bad happens. We are working on a blooper reel, which I have a lot of videos. I got to see if I can recover them. They were just comical. I did the Shogun Megazord, and when I was spinning it on the base, I had them all facing out, so it looked pretty cool. It's like a star shape with all 5 of them. And as I spun, one fell into the other, and they all fall. Tell you what, I'll do that when you can do Catchy. Without assistance. I'll be working on sending you all the clips. I'm trying to figure out. Are we still up? Okay, cool. I just got a message thing went stable for a second, and now it's back up and running. So 5 minutes ago, I said I was done. Now I'm officially done. You all have a good day. This is ALW Collectibles. Enjoy. Have a good one. Catch you up on the next video. Megatron room reviews coming up. I'm out this time. Have a good one.